Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a series of 4 different models. It's from AR2, it's a Desert Storm kit, and it's going to be for the Patriot system. Got the radar there, the launcher, the engagement control station, and the antenna mask kit. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. AR2 was a Japanese company. These kits were issued in 91 and 92, right after the Desert Storm. Patriot Missile System is a ground-to-air missile system. Its full intention is to shoot down aircraft. The system was actually adapted after the Hawk. What they were trying to do is get away from the cables and stuff that were actually running to the system and go to a radio-controlled system. The Patriot missile launcher, the M901, was intended to hold 4 rockets per launcher. Later, it is actually adapted to 4 rockets per tube, giving it 16 rockets. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. It's a fairly newer type box. Not a whole lot of damage to it. Just from sitting in storage. Let's not tell you how new it is. It's actually got a barcode. Majority of this collection does not have barcodes. Okay, let's see if we can take this out without damaging anything. Instructions are in great shape. No discoloring. You're seeing this right along with me. Half of the instructions are in Japanese. We know this is actually fully complete. Decals are still inside that plastic there. You can do this without damaging anything. Everything's still on its spline. Nice looking kit. Comes in a brown plastic on the launcher, the missile tubes, and the rest of the kit is in a dark forest green. Very nice. The hood of the truck. Now, the trucks that are showing in this is not actually the original trucks that they used. It is not the Hemet, which is actually what the Patriot units used to haul around the launchers and the radar. This part has been opened. Everything seems to be on its spline still, so this is giving a little bit of description of how each one of them worked. And we have the complete set. And actually instructions on how the Gulf War went down. I can safely say, I got that part right. And I have 2 places that actually got hit by the Scud missiles were Israel and Dhahran, which is actually Khobar Towers. And now we're looking at the MPQ-53 radar. Once again, we can see this kit has not been opened or used. Instructions on this look in incredibly good shape. But being made in '91, I guess it's not really too extraordinary. Decals are in mint condition. Might help if I put them right side up, huh? There you go. The same booklet as in the other one. Now the radar worked in, I wish it could have gave us the turbine generator that went with this into the kit, because that thing was phenomenal. It's like putting a jet engine on a trailer. But they didn't put it in with the kit, or I should say the set. And here we're looking at either the ICC or the engagement control station. The difference between the two is basically the computers inside it. But this is the MSQ 104. Once again, the box looks like it's in great shape. Instructions look really good. As close to mint condition as we can get. Now the engagement control station is actually where all the firing controls are for the system. There would be anywhere between 6 to 12 engagement control stations in each unit, and they would all report to the ICC, which was Identification, Command, and Control. And the ICC would decide which engagement control station or which unit would actually fire on incoming threats. This package was opened. I think that's why all of these are out. No, that's not damaged something here. It's kind of stuck in there. And here we have the antenna mask group. This is what they use to communicate from unit to unit. Some of these units could be 50 to 75 miles away from each other. And once again, like I said, the vehicle on these is not the vehicle that the U.S. Army uses to uses to move this equipment around. They actually use the Hemet, which is an 8x8 vehicle. Very strange looking one. But I don't think the Japanese model company actually had all the information on these. Like a lot of different model manufacturers, especially on like prototype aircraft and stuff, they have to kind of guess a lot on some of the stuff. Well, this one got folded a little bit. But the antenna mast group, dang, I can't remember how high they went. But they went pretty far up there in the air. I'm thinking like 40 feet. 40 to 60 feet. It was definitely to get over top of the trees and to have direct line of sight to, well, sorry, not direct line of sight, but to have as close to line of sight for the communications between the units. So like I said, ART put these out in about 91. They're not incredibly highly detailed. There is another model manufacturer out there right now that actually put out a better version of the Patriot system with actually the Hemet that they use to pull it around with. So if anybody like, share, subscribe, please, let's keep building together. Thanks, folks.